So, I just finished watching the Bungie Season 9 reveal livestream, and let's talk about it. You know, despite this channel now being filled with content showcasing my slow and painful grinds for certain in-game rewards, videos that are jam-packed with swearing and frustration, I'd like to consider myself a pretty positive guy in general, for the most part. But after watching the Season 9 reveal stream, if I had to sum up my core thoughts in one word, it would be meh? Look, don't get me wrong, I'm always for the notion of new content for my favorite games, and again, I love Destiny as a whole to death. But the upcoming Season 9 seems a little light, and that might be putting it mildly. Let's back up for a minute and recap the Season 9 reveal stream so far. On Tuesday, Bungie released a brand new trailer for Season 9, which everyone, including myself, went wild over because it was really well edited, the music was dope, and we got juicy chunks of new lore and story with the upcoming revival of, spoiler alert, previously dead Titan Saint 14, who, I gotta be honest, I don't know dick about, but it looked really cool. Fast forward to today, and Bungie goes live from their studio to showcase what else Season 9 would hold. They quickly flashed a screenshot of the Season 9 calendar from afar, and to be honest, this was potentially the most informative part of the livestream. And it did show some pretty good things. There are 2 new exotic quests coming in January, both for weapons that look massively badass. There's also the quest to, quote, save a legend, aka Saint 14, which drops a week after Season of Dawn begins. There's the Dawning seasonal event, which goes for 1 month, and then later in February, the Crimson Days event, which goes live for 1 week. Now, squinched way down in the bottom left corner of the Season of Dawn calendar, Bungie also included their note of the revived PvP map from D1 Rusted Lands, along with the full resurgence of old favorite PvP game type, Elimination. I really wish they had spent a little bit more time on the live stream touching on those things squinched into the corner. The rest of the stream was focused around the brand new activity, the Sundial. Here's the lowdown on that. Sundial is a 6-player match-made PvE activity, although you can play with a full group of friends. You all touch down together on Mercury, you activate Uncle Grandpa Osiris's giant Vex-made sundial, and you are sent into possible futures, aka different areas with fairly standard bad guys to kill them all, fight a mini-boss, and then progress to the next encounter. The end goal of this activity, of course, is to acquire loot. We do know for a fact that as we go on into Season of Dawn, the bosses will rotate week to week, and I wish I could tell you more, but Bungie pulled the plug on the stream after completing just 1 encounter, saying that they would rather have us experience the rest of what Sundial has to offer, including the loot, on our own, which I guess fair enough. Also, during the reveal stream was the very quick showcasing of the brand new seasonal artifact, which Bungie revealed is getting shaken up, kind of, but only a little bit. The basics are the same. There are still anti-champion perks in Column 1, with a little more variety in Column 2, aside from just reload-related perks. They did tease a specific perk in the far right column of the artifact called Guardian Angel, which gives players a chance to generate orbs of healing on precision weapon kills. Bungie was very specific in mentioning that the artifact in Season 9 will focus more on long-range and precision weapons overall. You know, scout rifles, snipers, bows, and pulses. They also quickly showed some new changes to the Armor 2.0 system, which primarily included new types of armor mods, one where you have the ability to charge your Guardian with light, and then another type of mod where you can consume your charged light and do unique things based on what mods you have equipped. Overall, I have to be honest, I thought the Season 9 reveal stream was fairly weak and left me wanting more. I actually went back and dug through other sources to remind myself that yes, there actually is more coming in Season 9. In fact, after the livestream, DMG from Bungie tweeted out reminding folks that there are changes to PvP and the sandbox coming in Season of Dawn, which, again, I really wish they had maybe called more attention to and showcased during the live stream. Not to harp on things, but the presentation stream really just felt like a very stretched out showcasing of Sundial, which, again, full honesty, feels like a really vanilla white bread basic bitch pumpkin spice latte PvE activity. Don't get me wrong, I would love to be proven wrong on this in the coming days and weeks, but right now really seems like watered down Mercury version of Menagerie. You go to a place with a team, you clear waves of bad guys, pick up and throw an artifact every now and then, you hold your ground, acquire loot, rinse and repeat. To be fair, I will very clearly acknowledge not a really fair criticism from me because we only did see the one encounter and nothing else. But if the entirety of Sundial is just more of encounter one against different looking enemies in different looking areas, I can see the activity getting fairly old kinda quickly. Hopefully, at the very least, the loot is both plentiful, varied, and worthwhile, which would be a good reason to keep playing Sundial, even if it turns out boring. Bungie did mention that later on a hard mode Sundial would be released that will not have matchmaking. No word yet as to what the rewards will be from hard mode, but I have to imagine that the main takeaway would probably be for the portion of the player base who likes to grind for triumphs and titles. The new armor mods with the acquiring and the consuming of the charges of light, that seems really cool. I wish they had spent a little more time showing that off, although I guess the payoff there is that we'll have more to play with and discover on our own when the content goes live. But yeah, again, to be honest, this live stream really was just focused mainly on the Sundial activity. Man, I sorta wish I had more to talk about right now, but I kinda don't. Sort of feel like an idiot if I'm telling the truth. I could have made a video yesterday when the hype trailer came out. Rode the crazy hype train on that one. I mean, if you're interested, Bungie apparently has up on their website right now the entirety of the seasonal rank rewards if you want to browse through that. There's also a handy dandy little picture of what exactly to expect in Season 9 for both Season Pass owners and what's free for everybody. So, yeah. Anyway, I know we can't really expect every season to be jam-packed to the brim with bombs of juicy deep-fried dynamite, but again, if you saw the reveal stream, I'm just a tad worried right now that Season 9's real codename might just be Season of the Let's Kill Time Before Season 10. I guess we'll know in time because the new season drops on December 10th. At the very least, we got new gear on the way, a favorite old PvP map, and some sandbox changes, so we'll see how all of that shakes out. Still sorta not really feeling like I'm seeing that renewed focus on PvP that they mentioned, but again, I'm gonna see how things shake out. Do me a favor, please let me know exactly how you feel about both today's livestream from Bungie and also about Season of Dawn in general. I'm really interested to see how the people are feeling about this season. Click subscribe to stay tuned for more Destiny related news and info. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.